Atomic Habits by James Clear is a personal development book that explains the power of habits and how they shape our lives in a simple yet compelling way. The book shows that big changes are actually made possible through small, consistent actions. According to Clear, real transformation doesn't come from sudden, major decisions, but from the small, meaningful habits we repeat every day. The core message of the book is this: if you get 1% better every day, those small improvements will compound over time into significant results. The reverse is also true. If you get 1% worse each day, you may slowly decline toward failure. That's why the key is not just about setting goals, but about building the systems that lead to those goals. Goals are temporary. Systems are what make lasting change possible. Clear explains that habits are not just actions, they shape our identity. For example, if you want to start reading, your goal shouldn't just be read 10 pages a day, but rather to see yourself as a reader. Our behaviors reinforce our identity, and every small habit is like casting a vote for the person we want to become. He breaks down how habits are formed through 4 stages: cue, craving, response, and reward. To build a new habit, we need to consciously design these stages. Based on this model, Clear offers 4 laws of behavior change. Make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, and make it satisfying. These same rules can be reversed to break bad habits. Throughout the book, Clear shares practical strategies that are easy to apply. For instance, the 2-minute rule suggests that a new habit should start with something that takes just 2 minutes, like reading 1 page or putting on workout clothes. Another strategy, habit stacking, involves linking a new habit to an existing routine to make it more automatic. James Clear shows that change doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent small steps, we can achieve remarkable results over time. Atomic Habits is an inspiring and actionable guide for anyone who wants to improve their habits, whether in personal life, work, sports, or education. The power of habits. James Clear emphasizes that habits can transform our lives through small, incremental changes. We don't need to make huge changes to achieve significant results. Small, consistent habits can lead to big outcomes over time. Habits are like a compound interest of self-improvement. Even though individual habits may seem insignificant, they accumulate over time to create massive changes. Each habit is a small step that triggers the next, and the power of small improvements can lead to extraordinary transformations. The 4 laws of habit. Change. The book outlines 4 basic laws of habit formation. Make it obvious. Cue. Habits. Begin with a cue, an external trigger. Successful habits have visible, clear cues that prompt us to act. To create a new habit, it's important to make the cue obvious and accessible. Make it attractive. Craving. Habits are more likely to stick if they are associated with an attractive reward or positive feeling. The craving or desire to experience the reward motivates the habit. By making your habits more rewarding and enjoyable, you increase their chances of success. Make it easy. Response. Habits should be easy to complete. The less effort required, the more likely we are to stick with them. Reducing friction and making habits simple helps ensure they become sustainable and part of your routine. Make it satisfying. Reward. Every habit ends with a reward, which reinforces the behavior. Our brain craves satisfaction, and the reward is what drives us to repeat the habit. The more satisfying the reward, the more likely we are to keep doing the habit. The progression of habits. The book explains how habits progress and how they feed off each other. A habit might seem trivial at first, but small actions, when compounded over time, create significant results. For example, improving by just 1% every day can lead to massive improvements over a year. Clear stresses that the impact of small changes shouldn't be underestimated. Habits and identity. Clear argues that habits are not just about what you do, but who you are. Identity plays a central role in habit formation. Successful habits are rooted in identity change. Rather than thinking, "I want to do this habit," think, "I am the type of person who does this." When you identify yourself as a healthy person, for instance, healthy habits naturally follow. The key to changing your habits is changing your identity first. Strategies for changing habits. The book offers several strategies to change habits effectively. Change your environment. Our environment has a huge impact on our habits. To change your habits, change your environment. For example, keeping healthy foods visible and easily accessible can help promote healthy eating habits. The 2-minute rule. When starting a new habit, focus on doing something small and simple for just 2 minutes. The initial difficulty is not as important as just starting. Once you've started, the habit often becomes self-sustaining. Habit stacking. You can create strong habit chains by linking new habits to existing ones. For instance, you could pair exercise with having breakfast. The longer your habit chain, the easier it becomes to maintain and repeat the habits. Failure and consistency. Clear defines success not only as achieving a specific goal, but also as being consistent. Failure is inevitable, but the key is to not give up and to keep going. Habits are long-term processes, and what's important is learning from mistakes and continuing forward. Conclusion. Atomic Habits is a guide to understanding how small habits can lead to big changes in our lives. Understanding the power of habits and structuring them effectively can bring about life-altering results. By making small, practical improvements and sticking to them, anyone can create lasting, positive changes in their life. The book offers actionable strategies to help individuals transform their habits and ultimately, their lives.